everybody, welcome back to the episode of Last Day How to Survival. Today we return, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Today, boom, go ahead and take a look at this puppy right here, right now. What you guys are seeing is actually the deciphered cipher for the upcoming Halloween and Dia de los Muertos update. So as you guys may or may not know, there is this little tradition that usually happens with most updates that do, well, not most, but they definitely happen with some of the more sizable updates, which is actually kind of an interesting thing because that makes me think that this update might be a little bit bigger than we think, but that's a whole nother story. But long story short, this is what was posted. There was a cipher posted, which is this code that needs to be cracked by the community, and ultimately it was cracked. Every single time a cipher is posted, it has to do exactly with the very next update, and it usually does mean that that update is very, very close. We've already seen a reveal, like not a reveal trailer, but like kind of like the final trailer showcasing the Halloween event, and it appears that this cipher has a lot to do with the Halloween event as well. Why is that? Well, let's dive into it. Congrats to @BDangs over on the Discord for solving the puzzle. You get this shout out. Answer was, drumroll please, beware of the turkey. You might be like, Star, but Thanksgiving is like that's another month away. But boom! Go ahead and take a look at this. This was a screenshot posted of the upcoming Last Day on Earth, a Halloween update, specifically of the Halloween location. This is a little bit of a teaser screenshot we were able to take a look at from the devs, and what we are seeing here is exactly what it has to do with. So the cipher is telling us to beware of this turkey, and the turkey that they're talking about is what appears to be those giant zombified turkeys chilling over here at the Halloween event. You can tell this is the Halloween event. We've also seen looks at the Dia de los Muertos event, which does have different skins upon the enemies and a whole different vibe. This one is very Halloween centric. The other one is a lot more, it has like graves, like a lot more like traditional like Mexican culture, which has to do with the Day of the Dead, Dia de los Muertos. But we are focusing on that Halloween because specifically those zombie turkeys are the exact turkeys that cipher is talking about. And that's the interesting thing, is actually initially when we saw this, like, oh cool, they're gonna have nice little like skinned turkeys or whatever. Also, sorry if my voice is a little bit dead. We went to the Rockets-Lakers game the other day, and that involved a lot of yelling and screaming because wow, that was the Lakers' first home opener game. We just happened to be up in LA for when that time coincided, and it was absolutely crazy. By the way, also sorry that only one video has been going up the last couple of days. We should be going back up to those 2 to 3 videos within the next couple of days, and Fallout 76 does come out on Tuesday, which is very cool. But back to what I was saying, we are seeing this turkey here, and at first I thought, oh, it might just be, you know, a nice skinned little turkey. Maybe it might be like a little side note of the update. But from what the cipher is saying, beware of the turkey. It's not even saying beware of the witch, which has so far been known to actually be the quote-unquote boss of the Halloween event. From what we have seen so far, it does appear she will be, since the witch is literally a boss enemy. Like the Ravager is kind of like a mini boss, and he will also be present in his Halloween attire, but the witch is definitely a bigger boss. We're going to be attacking them, but it makes me think that the turkeys as well might be a very crucial enemy, because if y'all go ahead and take a look at the map, specifically the mini map, a little interesting thing to note is that it doesn't appear that the turkeys have a red icon associated with them. So these turkeys are either going to be something really weird on the map, or maybe like this was just like a work in progress screenshot. They didn't have like any red circles or whatever on the minimap, on the radar for the zombie turkeys. But whatever it is, it appears that these zombie turkeys are going to be playing some sort of an influential role. Maybe they will be the true bosses of this area, because the way they made it sound, it is to beware of the turkey, and usually you don't beware of something that ain't too spooky. So these are gonna be deadly push snaps, some new boss enemies we're getting specifically for this event, because it does appear that they will be coming in more than one. Because if you look in the bottom right hand corner of the screen, you can see that there's a single zombie turkey chilling by that little area, and over to the up and right of the witch, you can see another zombie turkey chilling and doing his own thing. So definitely something interesting that I want to go ahead and point out to y'all, and definitely I cannot wait to go ahead and attack those zombie turkeys. Hopefully get some very good Halloween items from them, and of course take them down, especially if they're a boss or something. I wouldn't mind taking them, maybe getting a little bit of raw turkey along the way, something along those lines. But very interesting that, not to mention that again, this cipher means that the update is getting closer and closer, and usually, I mean, we've already gotten like pretty much the 2 things that come right before the update does come out, which is a cipher kind of revealing some information about the upcoming update. Obviously, like literally just more confirmation it's gonna be the Halloween update, but the ciphers usually come right before it, and that that trailer showcasing the Halloween event and a lot of what it has to offer. So a lot of signs point towards, I would guess, hopefully this week. I think that's a realistic estimate that we could go ahead and hope for from what all signs are pointing towards. And when that time does come, we're going to be all over, and we are going to be being very careful for these turkeys, because they might be playing a bigger role than once thought. And I mean, if they're going to be tough enemies, from what the Cypher's saying, they might be some sort of a boss man, because there doesn't just need to be one boss of this area, you know, because the witch is technically a boss, the Ravager is technically a boss. Maybe they'll have like a holy trinity, holy trifecta of bosses, or maybe the turkeys or whatever are what the witch sends after us. There's a lot of different options that these could go ahead and play into, but whatever it is, I cannot wait to see what you guys got to say about it in that comment section down below, because that is the information that I got to share with you boys and girls. So go ahead and make sure that you let me know in that comment section down below yo guys' thoughts around the Cypher, around hopefully the hype of the Halloween update. Like I'm saying, I would expect this week from what the signs are pointing towards, and of course maybe what type of a role you believe that the zombie turkey will be playing, because like I'm saying, man, that Cypher is pointing towards those turkeys having something cheeky to do with the update. So definitely looking forward to that. Go ahead and let me know what y'all think in that comment section down below, and a reminder that comment's gonna put you 1/3 of the way. It's a wicked $12 at 2 such place store gift card giveaway. All you gotta do as well is make sure to like button, make sure to subscribe. That will ensure you win on today's video. Y'all go ahead and enter it on every single Last Day on Earth video. When Saturday rolls around, we'll pick a random video from the past week, pick a random comment from that random video, and that will be the winner for the week, and we'll kick off a new weekly giveaway that exact same Saturday as well. So make sure to stay tuned with that notification bell hit to stay up to date with every single video. Y'all can go ahead and enter it on phone with that weekly giveaway, not to mention all the other dope survival games we are checking out on the channel, and of course all the information coming out regarding Last Day on Earth as we continue covering the bejesus out of it, the hype regarding this Halloween update, which is looking like it's going to be way better than last year's Halloween update. So there's a whole ton that it is going to offer that I cannot wait to go ahead and dive into and have some fun with y'all as we keep up, like I was saying, with that information. But not just the information side of it, because as soon as that update does come out, we are going to be swarming all over that bad boy, doing everything we can, showing off all the craziest probably rewards that it's going to have, because what we've seen, usually the holiday events in the past, they tend to have some sort of like a reward system. Here we're just kind of redoing our bait chest. We are also going to be going out on a revenge raid. We did get raided, and speaking of getting raided, we got some repairs we got to go ahead and make. But yeah, a lot of like pretty much every holiday event, like even the Chinese New Year, has had like different like seasonal rewards. Even last Halloween, which was like the first and the most lackluster, like still pretty cool, but definitely the most lackluster event, and this one is seriously shaping up to be one of, if not the best events period we've gotten so far, which is kind of a good sign, because there's going to be a lot more events coming along the way. As we know, the Christmas season's coming up, the true Thanksgiving is coming up, and maybe these zombie turkeys, or maybe there's going to be leading up into something over with Thanksgiving. Man, there's a lot of potential with these bad boys that I cannot wait to go ahead and dive into with your boys and girls. So we're going to be covering that. Hopefully all the dope things you can get through the Halloween update, all the dope, probably, dude, it appears that there are going to be boss battles over at the update, so definitely that. So hello, what's going on here? Okay, that was weird. We lost a little bit of Wi-Fi. To the motel we go, since this place is pretty low-key. It's a pretty easy area to raid, pretty easy area to loot, but you have a chance at getting C4 from what I've heard. People have gotten C4. Apparently, from what the devs were teasing, there should be a chance at getting a VSS. We've gotten some really good skill magazines, and on top of it all, I think we've gotten a couple of weapons here as well. All in all, it appears to be a surprisingly nice area to go ahead and loot. Even though it's pretty easy peasy, definitely looking not too shabby. And god dang it, Bobbit, I keep forgetting to bring my hatchets for this. Luckily, the awesome thing, the amazing thing about this event is that it comes jam-packed with everything that you need to go ahead and make your very own hatchets. You don't need nobody else. All you need is yourself and some of this natural resources, which we will go ahead and get while we go around back and loot up everything that that bad boy has to offer for us. And hello, goodbye to you, my friend. And hey, that brings our total up to everything we need to go ahead and craft up what we do want to craft. We got a backup weapon over here, and we got the 3-in-3 combination we will be needing. But yeah, dude, we're gonna be going all over that Halloween update, taking down the enemies, showing off the new locations, not to mention the Dia de los Muertos event that is shaping up to be coming along with the Halloween update. So it's gonna be quite the dope update that I'm crazy hyped for, not to mention the gas station update after that, the ATV swamp update coming, we got the clan bases update coming. There's just so much dopeness, and we are gonna be diving into any, every, and all possible options regarding us. Like I'm saying, make sure that y'all are sticking around. The photo is a pretty dope investment, if I say so myself. I ain't no stockbroker, but I guess you're gonna call me a YouTube broker, I suppose. that will work. But okie dokie, artichokes, we got some bad dudes to go ahead and take down, and that is exactly what we are doing. We're going to go ahead and loot up the bar, which is known to at times have some good loot. And also, if you guys saw the bunker code vote today, not sure I dropped it, 05857, I was chilling. Let's go! We got an energy drink. That's another thing that we can get that is really dope. We'll go ahead and collect the rest of these things. Just try to make sure we're walking away with as much as possible. Goodbye, Roman Zombie. Not trying to say hello to you at the moment. I'm very sorry to inform you of such unfortunate circumstances. Goodbye to you as well. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and clear out the motel, head over to our revenge raid, get our sweet, sweet revenge, and have a dope time like that. 05857 being the code again in case y'all didn't miss it when I did say it and show it on the screen. But what y'all better not be missing is this big boom we got lined up. I love causing me some ruckus. A little bit of ruckus over here at the motel. And some of this boom, it tends to not fail. That is for sure. So let's just whoop, go ahead, toss that bad boy down. Toss this bad boy in our hands. Boop, boop. And what do you know? Bada bing, as a wise man once said. Bada boom. And in we go, and let's go ahead and drop the top off some of these Roman zombies. Continue. Oh, dude, you don't even have to get up, man. That guy was like trying to do a push-up or something. No worries, man. It's your off day. It's your cheat day. You're good, bro. You're good. Just keep doing your thing. Hey, we're getting some pretty solid loot here. I mean, at least for motel standards. So that's another thing. The motel can drop some, like, pretty... Okay. What's going on? What's going on? Oh, my God. My computer just went rogue. I don't know what just happened. Dear God, dude. That was whack. Okay, why don't we go ahead and get this? That was spooky. I have no clue what in tarnation just happened. I let go of shooting. I was trying to run away. Neither of those things were going down, so that was kind of interesante. We can go ahead and break into there. We got the bathroom that, dude, there's got to be some kind of, like, secret. They just got to put, like, a secret C4 up in there that we got to be able to get sometimes, because that bathroom is the most pointless bathroom of all time. And it's pretty hard for a bathroom to be pointless, man. They play a pretty specific purpose. You know what I mean? But in this apocalypse, we spread our vitamin P wherever the hell we want to spread it. God dang it. And what up, Avipo? Would you like to go down? I believe you do. I'll go ahead and finish off with the... Nope, not letting you get that off. I thought my gun does 12 damage. It should be, huh? Is the Weeper... Huh. I don't think I ever noticed that till now. I do not believe that the Weeper actually takes full damage. Okay, it's kind of semi-interesting to note over there, but in the meantime, let's continue noting all the loot we can acquire from these things. Let's go ahead and notice these hatchets and the havoc it will be causing once we break into all of these arms trying to grasp for our beautiful little face. And that beard, dude. We got a fly beard in this game, that's for sure. Let's go ahead and mow these schmucks down. We got to go ahead and get our bloodthirsty desire fulfilled before we do decide to get that revenge. And I mean, they didn't take anything too crazy, so we don't need to worry about getting too much of our own stuff back, but we can focus kind of on just kind of getting the very best loot that the area does have to offer. We should be able to get a single chop into that before we're out. Usually one of these barricaded areas will break, so I'm wondering what that is. That going to be this one today? That is exactly that one. I've never had multiple break on me before. From what I've noticed, feel free to correct me in that comment section like I'm saying if you guys have noticed different yourselves. Not to mention, can't wait to hear that hype for the Halloween update, and of course what y'all think regarding, yeah, dude, I think only from what I've seen, only one of them will break at a time, but the hype regarding that Halloween update, and seriously, dude, they're hyping up these turkeys, man. That's a very, when we're talking about freaking Halloween, when you're saying beware the turkey, dude, maybe, oh, you know what it might be, dude? What if there's like a giant boss I could see this happening, man, because that's kind of like, we've seen similar gameplay mechanics, like the witch will send enemies at you. Dude, I could definitely see a giant boss turkey that sends miniature turkeys at you. Freaking turkeyception out here. Oh man, we're getting ready for Thanksgiving, that's for sure. But we got to go ahead and get ready to bust into this dude's, well, motel room, and hopefully there is enough. Let's go and start sprinting around because we got that speed and we want to get all the wood and all the stone that we can to go ahead and make our memes dreams and not the other way around. Okay, this shirt, I do not need a shirt. I do not need one of those. Both of those can go ahead and get. Ain't in too much of a rush to acquire them. What I'm gonna rush to do is hydrate my freaking throat, because we was yelling a whole ton during that game last night, man. That was absolutely nutty. But my throat is feeling the effects of it. You know, it might be a little bit different to tell because it's not our usual setup. We are still on the mobile recording setup over here in LA for the Star Challenge that we were at, which was actually a whole ton of fun. To any of y'all who didn't make it out, hopefully you did enjoy. It was a great show. Huge battles going on between the people. Well, not the people. Like, there weren't like fist fights breaking down or anything. No need to worry about that. But whatchamacallit, like some of the in-game battles and stuff were absolutely crazy to watch. It was dope having our meet and greet and signing session, saying hello to some of you lads and lassies, and hopefully I'll be able to see more of you guys next time, because it was a dope event, and it's just awesome getting to meet y'all IRL. You know, it's always humbling. I don't know, just awesome being able to spread some fan-freaking-tasticness in person. You know, shouts out to anyone who did make it out. Shouts out to y'all. But okie dokie, we got a next wall to go ahead and break into. Let's go ahead and do exactly that. Hello, my zombie friends. Or should I say arms? They're not really friends until we break open the door, you know? What if they're just arms, you know, trying to escape their pit of doom? What was that roaming zombie doing? That man was over here. He was having like a jive. He was having his own little miniature dance party in that corner. You do you, man. I ain't judging. All I'm trying to do is break into these areas, and we need to get a couple of more wood to make our dreams come true for today. We go ahead. I'll collect that charcoal. I got plenty of wood back at home. I will put the rope away, and I will put, what will I put? The cigarettes. I will put them away. Ain't no need for that in our post-apocalyptic lives. No, what we require right now is, well, some of that wood that I was just talking about. Well, first things first, why don't we break the rest of this hatchet? Go ahead, weaken up this thing a little bit. We should be able to get 2 chops, chops off into there. Activate that sprint mode to haul all the booty in the freaking world and make our way back to where we left off when we were looting that wood and that stone. That's the nice thing about the motel, man. It literally gives you, I don't know if it gives you all the resources you need to break through all of the doors. Oh, you know what? I just realized if we had actually used the hatchet, we might, yeah, dude, oh, that might be the meta. That might be the meta with this. Oh, mama. Okay, so there isn't enough wood here. So you know what we should probably have done is chopped down a tree instead of, yeah, okay, so that is definitely something you guys should do. This motel is built to actually, that's kind of interesting to note. It is built, you can get everything you need to break through every doorway. It has more than enough wood, as you guys can see. We got 4 over here. We'd easily be able to craft 1 more on top of that. I think you just have to use a couple of chops over on one of these trees and get the supplies for 1 more before you decide to break your hatchet. So, I played myself, but that's a-okay. Shouts out to a little bit of the wood I had stockpiled up in the inbox, which was able to help us out in such a scenario. And what do you know? We got the hatchet that we need. Let's go ahead and clear out the rest of this bad boy and then make our way towards the revenge. But dude, that is seriously so dope that, dude, I don't know, man. I seriously thought at first that those zombie turkeys might be a little bit of a side note of the thing. But that's Cypher, dude. Cyphers usually, they don't just hint towards small parts of the update, you know? Those things tend to hint towards pretty big portions. That's a freaking Cypher, dude. It's one of the biggest teasers you can have. And to just hint towards the zombie turkeys like that, man, they're going to be playing an important role, and it's going to be interesting to see exactly how. Maybe, dude, hopefully they'll even be dropping some raw turkey. I could definitely, dude, 100% they're going to be dropping some raw turkey. That Halloween event, it's probably going to be really nice for collecting that stuff. Especially for my pups, dude. My pups love eating them some raw turkey. I could go ahead and get behind that. But for now, let's get behind breaking into the very last chest. Hey! Except we can't read this one, which is kind of poopy, but that's what I'm talking about, dude. This is why the motel has some dopeness behind it. You can get a variety of magazines. Supposedly that's C4. Haven't seen it firsthand, but I have heard it from a variety of y'all. Not to mention that energy drink that we copped. The loot here is pretty decent. You know, it's not the hardest location in the world, but the loot is also not the worst either, which is kind of interesting. So goodbye to Zivan Wood. I don't need you in my life. I don't need you either. And I'm looking pretty good. Honestly, I'll go ahead and leave it at that. We'll see. Okay, nothing over there. Okie dokie, my artichokes. Just trying to make sure that I didn't maybe miss. Yeah, I knew it. I'm like, dude, there's a chance that we missed something. And what do you know? We did, but no longer. Nothing goes under the watchful eye of Starsnipe. I've never missed anything in my life. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Now, dude, I've definitely derped out a little bit. I've had my patented Papa Star moments, as I like to call them, when that goldfish memory and selective eyesight decides to kick in. But all in all, we end up pretty Gucci McSwaggers in the end. We got some giggles along the way, and we continue checking out the dopest of things imaginable. And okay, I knew that we were, dude, I knew it. I had that feeling that, like, we definitely, let's freaking go. It might be partially broken, god dang it. But I will take a pistol of any kind over, well, the alternative of no pistol, you know, because a pistol, if it has one shot left in it, I'll happily take it. But this right here, this is like a fourth of a Glock 17, pretty much. That's the thing. The motel is this easy peasy location, and the loot it drops, man, it's decent. It is definitely decent. So, okay, these are work boots. These are kind of armored, so I'll leave these behind, or not leave them behind. I'll leave them in my inventory. But the other stuff, I will go ahead. I'll put away the boots. They weren't really reinforced or anything. I know they're reinforceable, but I don't know, man. We already got our own military armor and stuff. You know, if something comes reinforced, so be it. If it don't, that's a different story. Let's make sure that we're picking up the nuts and bolts that we missed. Visiting the bathrooms. What happened to that bathtub, dude? Did someone smash that thing? Freaking Hulk smash bathtub. God dang it, Hulk. Someone had a very aggressive shower. Jesus, man. Showers are supposed to be relaxing. Go blow off some steam. You know, just chill a little bit. Honestly, man, I can't wait to go home and be able to shower in the confines of, well, where I'm used to showering. Although the shower in this hotel, not too shabby. I will say that, especially because I don't need to really wait for the water to heat up. Well, actually, at home, I don't need it either. We live in a pretty big apartment, so I don't know. I guess I'm just coming up with reasons to hate. Ain't no hate. Only love over here. Only a fan-freaking-tasticness and only a complete conquerage of the motel. And this is some of the notable loot that we acquired. Highlights being the Glock, the Pine Forest, and a nifty little energy drink. But it's time for some juicier highlights, lads. We go ahead and we gotta see the very best that this revenge raid has to offer. And I got a feeling it might not be too shabby, you know what I mean? Oh, what is this over here? We got a chopper event. Ooh, chopper. I could, we got, yeah. I could go ahead, I'll visit the chopper really quickly, see what you got to offer there, big boy. We got a couple of things that I wouldn't mind leaving behind. I mean, I'm not leaving behind for nothing, but definitely things I'm willing to trade for other things. And before this chopper event disappears, prime time to go ahead and capitalize. And, well, that's the game plan, and that's exactly what's going on right here, right now. All right, always this one. All right, are you a douche nozzle, Mr. Survivor, or are you a cool dude? I suppose we'll find out. Yeah, I see you, buddy. I see you. Come on now. Come on. Let's keep up. We're running out of time. I know. Either we're running out of time for you guys to die to zombies and me to steal your stuff, or you guys to attempt to kill me and for me to then steal your stuff. It appears they're going to try to kill me today, so bad day to be you, big boy. You picked the wrong person to attempt to mug. Papa Star does not go nicely with Morgan's. Papa Star ain't a fan of him. He goes ahead and he takes down the delinquents, attempting to initiate them with the help of Pistol Drizzle. And ooh la la, definitely already trading some of this stuff. And hello, we got some thick cloth over there. Goodbye to the 3 blue tape. Hello to you, kind sir. Did you have a gun? Of course you did. Oh, this stuff is even nicer. Okay, I will leave this behind. I probably got to use a bandage. I'll leave these band-aids behind. Hello, Pistol Drizzle. We got a couple of slots up in the chopper we could go ahead and utilize as well. Shouts out to this bad boy. I know if we wanted to really min-max this and grab absolutely 100% everything possible, we could actually put these 2 C4 away. But I like keeping them in there just so, you know, the C4, just a fact, man. If I got C4, I am putting it up in the chopper, and my chopper is ready and rearing to go whenever and however and whatever and whoever and just all the evers, who, what, when, where, hi, why ever even. I don't think why ever is a thing, but we just made it a thing because, yeah. And I'll go ahead. I don't know. Those pantalones are semi-decent. All right, I'll go ahead. You won me over, pantalones. I'm a sucker for you. You're lucky I really like pantalones. Pantalones. Ooh. We definitely go ahead and put that bad boy up in her. And I know you might be like, oh, we got some free slots. Go back and grab that stuff. No. Not today. We got 3 chests to go. We're definitely going to be finding some good things. And what do you know? Off the bat, we're getting some SWAT armor and some aluminum. Goodbye to those pantalones. What else do we want to leave behind? I'll go ahead and ditch the food because we're probably about to get something pretty nice over here. What you got in store for me, Mr. Bag? Anything good? Ooh, the bag has been secured. But the bag was not really worth securing in the first place. What about if we secure the chopper? Do you got... Let's freaking go! And a weapon crate with a machete. So, could be better. Could be worse. But, hey, I'm cool with it. I'm definitely cool with grabbing a machete. I'll go to bed to you 3 meats. I got plenty of food for my pup. No worries. The question is, what do we leave? It's a baseball bat. I'm upgrading that melee weapon. Rest of the things we are grabbing and bringing on home, and I'm pretty cool with how that ended up. So let's go ahead and make that iconic drive back to the confines of, well, us, and then let's go ahead and make our way to that wonderful thing known. Ooh, airdrop. Maybe after the raid, we'll see. Known as the raid. And there we are, boys and girls, ready to go ahead and head out on that little thing known as a raid. And we're actually gonna go ahead and do it by building up some of these bad boys over here, the level 2 hatches. Dude, this pickup truck, it's pretty much just become like, it's just nice having raided materials here. No worries, I don't leave them here before, like after videos and stuff. I just kind of like put them here, you know, kind of organize things, and no need to worry. All right, our hatchets stay nice and fine, and we're good to go. But you know what ain't nice and fine? My voice, dude. My voice is suffering. Hot dog, dude. That Lakers game seriously was a nutty thing, and there was way too much yelling involved on my part. So my voice is going to definitely be trying to recover for a little bit. That goes without saying. But let's go ahead and put them bad boys away. We'll go and organize them puppies right after this raid. But we got 2 C4. We got 2 rows of different hatchets. And we got to go ahead and continue cooking on up our steel and continuing that process, because you know we got to keep that thing running. So we got all the steel in the world, except... well, after that unboxing of the building packs, we have more, dude. We have all the steel in the freaking universe, dude. 1,000 plus steel plates. That is a crazy deal. But seriously, I think it means, man, if they're willing to freaking, for what you guys are saying in the comment section, a lot of people were getting ridiculously lucky too. So I wonder if the odds were kind of in people's favor, you know, and maybe it was I don't know what it was, man. There's something interesting. They want people to have steel, or they don't mind if people have steel. Kafir does as much as they maybe did before, because they just seem to be a lot more willing to give it out in large quantities, which seriously, I think there's a lot that points towards that hypothesis that the titanium is coming sooner than we think. Maybe titanium, maybe they'll shift focus and drop that ATV/swamp update is update 1.10. Feel free to chime in and let me know what y'all think in that comment section down below. And hello, it is an interesting base we've come across here. I think that goes without saying. Huh. Alright, well, there appears to be some wooden walls we could break through, because I want to try and save the C4 as bad as I can. I will attempt to break through one of those wooden... Actually, oh, easy peasy, dude. We got a level 1 wall right here and right now. Let's capitalize on that and see where this... oh, takes us to... okay, literally not even a single chest. I don't know. Listen, I broke a level 1 wall. I saw a lot of area open that otherwise had a lot of level 2 walls. I got hype. I am very sorry. And this is all going to be requiring, by the looks of it, that little thing known as a C to the ow. Not a C to the ow. C to the 4. C to the ow. That's my patented C4 replacement. It's kind of like the tofu of high explosives. I'm going to be working on developing it a little bit. I'll let you know how C ow goes. But in the meantime, it is C4 that we need to go ahead and use, and this appears like it's going to be a pretty straightforward raid. Nothing too crazy or too nutty. We've been getting a lot of these more straightforward ones ever since the update dropped, or maybe, like I'm saying, maybe it's just luck so far, you know, but it doesn't appear to be anything too crazy. Hello! And in we go, and the interesting, I think these chests are like worshiping that radio, dude. Something interesting, it has to be going on with this type of jazz, you know. But the thing over here that I really like is hopefully we'll be getting, okay, we got a little bit of oak. I like a little bit of gas as well. We got a whole ton of enemies coming our way. Let's start taking their brains out, because they're trying to deprive us of our very own brains, and I like my brain very much. Thank you for asking. Oh, god dang it, my weapon broke. We did bring a couple of pistols that were literally about to break, just because it's kind of nice. Might as well use them, modify them, and get the usage that we can out of them, instead of letting them rot as these low durability weapons somewhere over in our inbox. Goodbye to you, Mr. Fluta Bluta. Although I'm sure plenty more are gonna be a coming. Actually, next time we're gonna have to deal with a toxic abomination. to be exact. But let's go ahead and continue breaking through these. I got a little bit of hope, man. These are level 2 boxes, so maybe they'll have something good. But so far, they appear to be kind of, I would not call them good. That's for sure. But we're only halfway through, and we continue not getting anything super crazy good. That is for sure. But the continuance continues. God dang it. There's too much continuity. Jesus. Oh, my. Ah, plenty of fast spiders. Whoop, 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 whoop. Jesus. Oh, mama. Oh, now I'm punching things. I did not want to be punching things. Whoop, 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 whoop. Let's hit them with those jukes. And what ya know, we are good. I go. Let's go ahead and equip that bad boy. And this should be enough pistol to last us through the end. If not, these guys are running through these things as well, which should kind of weaken them up a little bit, which is always good. And then go ahead and get a couple more shots off. Goodbye to you. Couple more on the floater. God dang it, we got boop. Go ahead and take that big boy down, and we got a couple more up over here on these floaters. And see ya. Wouldn't want to be a big boy. I'm sorry to say. Jesus, though, man, those guys swarmed me. I'm just so used to them coming at 42 noise. Next thing you know, they're here at that noise, and it's like, whoa, was not ready, was not prepared. All right, let's go ahead and see what is within chest number 2nd from the last. And what is the... Okay, this chest has to have like an electronic circuit or something. Otherwise, this was... Okay, so that was actually one of the worst raids we've had in a minute. Dang, dude. Okay. I see you, game. I see you. Maybe there's gonna be like some steel on a workbench or something, but other than that, we didn't even get like an electronic circuit. I guess it was a revenge raid. Our purpose is to get stuff back, but oof. That's the only word that can properly describe how we are feeling right now. While that one red ticket actually is a pretty good thing we could grab out of this, given the context of everything else we're able to grab. All right, let's go ahead. I got some 20 nuts and bolts to go ahead and pick these bad boys up for the time being. We'll use this hatchet, no worries. I'll go ahead and actually put a couple of things away. We'll probably just end up grabbing that fur and a lot of planks. That appears to be the move. Definitely not grabbing them yellow and green tickets over at the rate that they want to be grabbed at. Let's go ahead and oh no, I forgot to put those 2 things away. Oof, fat L on our part, but actually that's a pretty skinny O. I'm not gonna lie, that could have turned out a lot more worse. I don't know, that's the little water bottle of gas. It gives you so little gas. It's just we're kind of really, you know, choosing amongst the scraps at this point, you know. But over here, nothing in the workbench. Still no enemies running at us, suspiciously enough. Nothing in the wood bench. And let's see if there's anything within this bad boy. And nope, a ton of nope. But that appears to be the moral of today. And it really doesn't matter if our armor takes a beating. Obviously, we're trying to avoid our armor taking a beating, but it's not like it's going to be crazy important. Oh my god, I'm getting swarmed. It's not like it's going to be crazy important since we don't need it to be intact for the big one. We just need it to be intact for the future. In worst case, we can cop some more. No. What? Oh my god, dude, my game just goes rogue like that. Sometimes it's like, oh, you want to keep moving this way? And I'm like, no, game. I let go. I don't want to keep moving that way. And apparently the game's like, no, you really want to keep moving that way. And I'm like, all right, don't have a choice. Got to do what the game says. It's all good, though. It doesn't matter if we lost that little bit of noise, because we're going to come back in. It's probably going to generate about 8 noise. That's what it tends to be. Although that one weird time, it generated like 15, man. It was weird, but we should... What? No. Why are we at 100 noise? Hello? Did they change that? I think that's... Okay. I think that appears to be some sort of a secret raid. Listen, there was some okay stuff back there. I'm not risking my military backpack and other stuff, man. That's just wow, dude. I don't know why. First off, thank you for running me out of bounds like that, game, and making that chain of events happen. Second off, how did that much noise actually just get made? I know we lost a little bit of fur, guys. We have plenty back at home. I would have loved to pick it up, but I'm not trying to risk my weapons. I already got some of the semi-decent things we picked up for a big one predicament, especially. There was 5 toxic abominations because we couldn't handle with them. that was one of those where the risk definitely outweighed the reward. But with that said, and with that done, that's going to start wrapping up this episode of Last Day on Earth Survival. Can't wait to hear what y'all got to say about that Halloween cipher and the Halloween update in general in that comment section down below. And we got a freaking puppy! What is up, pup? I'm gonna go ahead and check it out, man. It's a sign. Maybe if we wait a little bit longer, maybe the pup isn't here. Whatever it is, things buffed out. Oh, no, they're not buffing out. The zombie started chasing after us. But, see ya. Wouldn't want to be a boys, but yeah, I can't wait to see what y'all got to say regarding them bad boys, and best of luck in the weekly giveaway that y'all can enter on every single Last Day on Earth video as well. Best of luck to you guys and gals. Getting the Chopper gas tank, I like what I see there. Enjoyed it, the Chopper Squadron. Best of luck breeding your pup. Again, the True Friend perk, leveling up your own perks and skills, not to mention find the very best blueprints and building up the very best attachments for the very best guns that you got. Best of luck building up your base, going out on the dopest of raids, getting past the multiplayer wall, and most important of all, having yourselves an absolute fantastic time all along the way. Not to mention defeating all the bosses of the game has to throw that shit. That's gonna do it for me. Thank you guys a whole ton for watching. This was an awesome one, and I'll talk to you next one. See ya. Oh my god, freaking wolf.